السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Peace be upon you. This is Mr. Muhammad Ibrahim, the math teacher. These recordings are for المجد International Schools. This video is for grade 6. Our lesson today, volume of rectangular prisms. What is prisms? The prisms, it's any 3D shape with two congruent bases. A three-dimensional figure has length, width, and height. And the prism is a three-dimensional figure with two parallel bases that are congruent polygons. In a rectangular prism, the bases are congruent rectangles. Actually, it's called rectangular prism because each side is a rectangle. What is the volume? Volume is the amount of space inside three-dimensional figure. It is measured in cubic units. Unit power 3. For example, if it was by inch, it's inch power 3 or cubic inches. You can find the volume of a rectangular prism with whole number measurements by packing the prism with unit cubes and decomposing the prism. But I don't suggest this method. Actually, the best method is what? Excellent, is to use the rule. I will teach you the rule now. Volume equal length times width times height. Length times width times height. But if he asked you to find the volume with this shape, you can use the rule also, but counting only the units. For example, let's say that this is the length. Here it is. This is the length. So the length here, how many units? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What about the width? Let's take this is the width. 1, 2, 3. What about the height? Let's say this is the height. 1, 2, 3. So we have 5 lengths, 3 widths, 3 height. 5 times 3 equal 15 times 3, 45. So it's equal 45. The volume equal 45. Excellent cubic units. This is an example at your book. Find the volume of this rectangular prism. Length here is 2.5 inches. Width 3 inches. Height 1.5 inches. How do we find them? How do we find the volume? It's very easy, just multiply them together. Here it is. This is method number 2. I told you I don't suppose to use method number 1 by dividing or decomposing the shape into small units. Just use the rule. Here it is the rule. Volume equal length times width times height. Okay, so volume equal 2.5 times 3 times 1.5. Okay, so the volume equal 11 and 1 over 4. So it's equal 11 and 1 over 4 cubic inches. Another math example. This box is full of small boxes or small sugar boxes, small sugar cubes. Okay, you want to find the volume of the box and the volume of the sugar cubes. Okay, What is the volume of the box? You can find the volume of the box by multiplying 6 inches times 3.5 inches times 1.5 inches. Here it is. 3.5 times 1.5 times 6 equal 31.5 inches, cubic inches. Okay, what about the volume of the sugar cube? Each sugar cube equal 1/4 of the inch. So the volume equal 1/4 times 1/4 times 1/4. Because of what? Each side, you know that the sugar cube, as you see here, this white cubes, the cube is not like the rectangle because the three dimensions are equal. Length equal width equal height at any cube. So it's 1/4 times 1/4 times 1/4 gives you, very good, 1/64. So the volume is 1/64. If you want to make a challenge, you can know how many sugar cubes we can put at this box by dividing 31.5 over the volume of each sugar cube. It's 1/64. You will know your box how many sugar cubes can contain. Find the volume of the prism. I already counted for you, found it for you, and write the answer here. But he asked me to what? Show your work here. Show your work here. So what do we have to write? We have to write V. It's the abbreviation for volume. Volume equal length. Let's say 5.5 inches. 5.5 inches is the length. Width is 3 inches, and the height is 15.1 inches. After you multiply them together, it will give you 249.15 cubic inches. Find the missing dimension. We have here length with 3 feet, width with 5 feet. What is the height here? We will solve it by a simple way. Just think about it. 3 times 5 is 15. 15 times what gives you 60? Excellent. 15 times 4 gives you 60. So the height is 60. Or we may divide 60 over 15. It will give you 4. So it's equal 4 feet. Here the height is 4 feet. 4. You must solve this at your book. Try to solve everything I show you. This is another example. He gave you already the volume. The volume here is 94.5 cube. 94.5 cube. And already gave you 2 dimensions, length and width. He wants to find the height. 6 times 4, let's think about it. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times half is 3. 24 plus 3 is 27. So 6 times 4.5 equal 27. 27 times h gives you 94.5. So 94.5 over 27. Very good. Here it is the solution. This is the volume. We just substituted instead of volume. Volume equal 94.5 equal length equal 6, width equal 4.5 times height. We don't know the height, so it's unknown symbol. Okay, 6 times 4.5 equal 27 times h, so it's 27h. And here it is 94.5. We need to get rid of this 27. We need to find the height, so we need the height alone at its sides. So divide both sides over 27. Very good. H equal 3.5. So the height of the prism is 3.5 inches. Find the height of a rectangular prism with the volume of 126 cubic inches, width 7 and 7/8 inches, and length of 2 inches. I already solved it for you. Just try to check my answer. And here it is another math example. Here it is another math example. I already solved it for you, but I want you to understand it. Actually, it's the most difficult example at this lesson. A storage cube that has edge length of 16 centimeters. A storage cube, I told you the cube 3 dimensions are equal. So the edge here is 16 centimeters. Is being packed in a cardboard box with length 28, width 18, and height 22 centimeters. The extra space is being filled with packing peanuts. The packing peanuts costs $0.002 per cubic centimeters. How much will it cost to fill the extra space with packing peanuts? Let's discuss the solution. We have a cube. This cube, we will put it at the cardboard box. The cardboard box is similar to the rectangular prism. So first of all, to find the volume of the cube, and here it is, 16 times 16 times 16 equals 4096 centimeter cube or cubic centimeters. Volume of cardboard equal 28, the length, the width is 18, and the height is 22. So the answer is 11,088 cubic centimeters. The difference, which is the empty space, equal, excellent, cardboard volume minus the cube volume equals 6,992 cubic centimeters. Okay, he said here the cost, the packing peanuts cost, excellent, 0.02 per cubic centimeters. So each cubic centimeters will take, we will put this packing peanuts, okay, which costs 0.02. So if we multiply the number of cubic centimeters times the price for each one, you will get the total cost. Okay, so after we found the difference, multiply it by 0.02, here it is your answer, 13.984 out of $1,000. Finally, thank you for watching the lesson. I hope you enjoyed. Inshallah, you will find an exam under the description of the volume of the video. Try to solve it, and good luck. This is a very important lesson. You must study it. Thank you.